So we are doing a Primary 5, Primary 6 live lesson today on what? On area and perimeter, all right? So moving on, let's talk a little bit about what you should have for this lesson. Can? All right, if you can have a notebook exercise book, that would be great, but I will wish you to have the worksheet. Why? Because I make the worksheet so colorful. And if you don't want to print out in colors, oh, it's so hurtful. All right, so if you have the worksheet in colors, good for you. Okay, can have some stationery, colored pens. You know, all this. I love to have colored pens to make the workings a little bit brighter. All right, so that you will not be so dull. Sometimes you complain math is a bit dull. It's actually not true. It's actually quite exciting to me. Okay, and obviously you need your calculator. Sally is with me. All right, this is Sally, my calculator, my only friend. Yes, I know I'm quite sad. My only friend is a calculator. And of course, your attention and focus will be much appreciated. Cool. Oh, I got some students down here saying what? Oh, Harvey, you got 100 marks for your prelims. Wow, excellent. Wow, do you know that sometimes you got these good grades, right? You can actually send me a message, right? It actually brightens up somebody's day, like my day, right? When you get good results, we are so happy for you as teachers, really, really. All right. So do send me a message about that. And Dash, what, 96.5? That's perfect also, very good. Wow, incredible. All right, let's talk a little bit about math, all right? Area and perimeter. All right, if you can look at this question. The figure is made up of two squares. Oh, first, the first keyword is what? They are square. All right, so there's one square on top, the blue square, and there's another square below, the yellow, the green square. Colorblind. Sorry. Yeah, so the area of the two squares are 81 cm squared. Obviously, this is the bigger one, right? So the area of this one is given as what? 81 cm square. And the area of the smaller one, obviously, is this one. All right, this is given as 36 cm square. All right, so these are the information. Let me just write it down so that it gives me a better idea. Okay, what is the perimeter of the figure? Okay, but perimeter, you need the what? You need the sides. All right, you need the sides. So how? In terms of area of the square, you know that it's length times breadth, and the sides are of the same thing. So one way of finding the sides, right? I will always do this. I will ask myself, what times what must give me a 81. And this what right, must be of the same number. Right, must be of the same number. So what times what give you 81 and must be the same number? It is obviously 9. All right, 9 times 9 is 81. Can you see that? Hey, sure, there's another function in the calculator that can assist me. You are right. Check out your calculator. Look at Sally. All right. Do you see this diagram like that? Do you see this? All right, this is called the square root button. All right, this is called the square root button. Square root. So what do you do with the square root? Simply just press square root, all right, on your calculator and press the number 81. What do you get? Ding, 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 ding. You get a 9 cm. You get a 9. Wow, thank you, calculator. That's why I love my calculator. Try pressing your calculator. It's very, very useful. All right, so at the side down here, right, I'll put 9 throughout. 9, 9, 9. Can? Hey, how do I find the other smaller triangle? The blue triangle down here. All right. Sorry, not triangle. The blue square, my fault. Oops. The blue square. All right. So how? I use the faster method, can? I use the square root with the 36 down there. All right. And if you press your calculator, you get a what? You get a 6, right? If you never get a 6, can you please check your finger? All right. I think your finger got a problem. All right. It's not the calculator. Don't blame the calculator. Check your finger. So square root 36 should give you a 6. So down here, you put in your 6 here, 6 here, and 6 here. Okay? So now you have all this information. The question is asking for the perimeter. So where is the perimeter? Where is the perimeter? So perimeter means the outline, right? Perimeter means the outline, right? All right. So in my mind, my outline will be here. Look at the red color. Here, plus here, plus here, plus this little thing, plus this 9. Can you see the red color drawing? Plus this 9, plus this 9, and plus this little thing. Oh no! What is the little thing? Uh-oh. Okay, don't panic, children. All right, one way of looking at it, I want you to learn to look at it this way. Look, can you see that this little thing, which I circle in blue, and this thing here, which I circle in blue, and this thing, all right, can you see that this 3 blue actually makes what? This 3 blue actually makes what? 9 cm, can you see? Wow, can you see that? Look at the color coding. The 3 blue circle actually makes 9 cm. So sometimes you push it down, all right? You push this one downwards, all right, to form a line, all right? Or you push these 2 circle upwards to form what? To form a line, all right, which is the 9 cm. That's the clue. Can you see not? All right, so sometimes you can push it upwards like that. All right, so what you do? So you calculate the perimeter lah. Okay, so you have a 9 plus what? Okay, you start to go to the right. So you have the plus 6. Then after that, you plus what? You plus 9, plus 9, plus 9. All right, I would like to do one direction, right, to be safe. Then lastly, plus another 6. Can you see not? So 9, the blue 9, right? The blue 9 is actually made up of the 3 circle. Then you go to one side first. Plus 6, the white color, plus 3, 9, the yellow color, plus another 6. That is actually the total perimeter, right? So if you do that, right, can you just press your calculator? All right, if you press your calculator, do you get a, I don't know, let me check. 9 times 4 plus 12, 48. All right, you get a 48 centimeter. And that's your answer. Is that okay? Why do I take 9 times 4? Because there are 4 9s, right? So 9 times 4, right, faster. All right, then plus 6 is plus 12, right? So it's 48 centimeter. Can you see that? Easy, right? Yeah. All right, so don't get panicked, right? When you have area and perimeter, it's actually quite nice to do. How come? Because the diagram is drawn for you. So you don't have to visualize, wow, how the diagram looks like and all this. You can actually look at the diagram that is given to you and you can think about it. All right, so this is the first question. Can learn to push it up or push it down, the lines. All right, the next question, 1B. Oh, yo, this one, right? Not many information. There's only one information, 15 cm. How to do? So you're looking for the what? The perimeter. The figure is made up of 3 squares. PQ is a straight line. What is the perimeter of the figure? So the first thing first, where is the perimeter? So the perimeter is made up of this white plus this white plus this white plus this purple plus this red. So it runs, I'll run through the perimeter in my head. All right. So this is actually my brain telling me what to do. Plus the purple, plus the purple, plus the purple, plus the green. So that's called the perimeter. So it's basically everything lah. Okay. And the only clue given to you is 15 cm. 15 cm is PQ. So can you see something? Sorry. Can you see something, children? PQ is actually made out of 1 green, 1 purple, and 1 red. Oh, that's why the color, all right, for this worksheet. So colorful, right? There's a reason for it. All right, so 1 green, 1 purple, and 1 red makes 15 cm. And remember, they are all squares. So remember, 1 green, 1 purple, 1 red is 15. So 1 green, 1 purple, and 1 red is 15. 1 green, 1 purple, and 1 red is 15. And 1 green, 1 purple, and 1 red is 15. Oh, teacher, you're very annoying. I know. All right. But it's actually that simple. Can you see or not? All right. So it's simply 15 times 4 lah, because there are 4 sets of 15, right? Answer is 60 cm. Is it so difficult? No, right? So that's called the perimeter, even though it's only one simple piece of information. But that's how you do. Right? Easy? Can understand or not? Can understand or not? Look at the color coding. Can? All right, so moving on. This is question 1. So question 1 is about trying to pull the lines in one straight line. All right, like this one, we pull the lines to form the 9. Down here, we pull the 3 lines to form the 15. Can you see? We try to group them. Okay. All right, so moving on to question 2. Oh, but before that, remember? 1 minute, 1 mark. All right, so remember to give yourself a timing when you do your exam. Don't stick too much time on one question. Sometimes you cannot do means you cannot do. What happened? Move on, go ahead and do other questions. Got time, then you come back to that question that you missed out. Can? So chill, man, people, chill. Oh, this is our question. The figure below shows 5 shaded triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside rectangle ABCD. PQ is parallel. PQ here is parallel to AB and DC. All right, so usually I read, all right, and I look at the diagram, all right, so that I will have a more understanding what is happening. The total shaded area is 250 cm square. Find the length of BC. Seems quite simple, huh? BC is down here. So down here is your question mark. All right, so down here is your question mark. Find BC. All right, for this question to be done, right, do you have this understanding? Do you know this? All right, some of you don't know. So I need to show it. Right? Do you know that, for example, if I have a rectangle here, all right, this is like a rectangle, okay, and I have this shape right here, like that. Right? From here, I go up, I come down, I go up, I come down here. Okay, and I shade this yellow color portion. Do you know what is the area? What is the fraction of the area shaded? Do you know that the area shaded, right, is given as what fraction? You know? All right, the shaded portion is very good, very good. Some of you wrote half. Excellent, it's actually half. All right, so remember, it works this way. Look. For example, right, if you have a line coming from the corner of this rectangle here, it goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, and it ends here, and it ends down here. Can you see down here is the start? And it must end here on the same line, on the same length. All right, the area of the shaded is always half. So for example, if I give you this pattern here, like this, right? Another rectangle or square or whatever, okay? Whatever, okay? Then I have this portion. Wow, I have like that, up, down, up, down, up to the almost there, and coming down to the corner here again. All right, and I shade down here. So what is the area of shaded? What is the fraction for area of shaded? All right, remember it starts here and it ends here. All right, so in this case, the area of shaded is half again. Yes, you need to know that. All right, that is something which, right, your teacher, I don't know in school got teach or not, huh? All right, but you need to know. You need to know this. Can? The area of shaded is half again. So these are the two examples. With this example, right, you are able to execute into question 2A. If not, you will think that, so many things I don't know how to do. All right, so this is actually the clue which you should know. Can? So can you see that the top portion here? Can you see the top portion here is like a rectangle itself? All right, this top portion is like a rectangle itself. And guess what? Guess what? Look at the shaded. The starting is here on top. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and it ends here. Can you see not? So on top right is something like this one. Can you see? So the area of shaded is actually half. Hey, how about the bottom portion? All right, how about the bottom portion? All right, the bottom portion, which is PQ, DC. All right, this portion. Can you see something? All right, the starting is where? The starting is down here. Then it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, and it ends here. It ends on the same length, the line. All right, so the fraction is something like that. Can you see it? It's also half again. So can you see that, right? When we talk about the total figure, the fraction of what? The fraction of the shaded area, right? The fraction of the shaded area is equal to half. Can you see? So everything is half. That is okay. That is being consistent. So if the total shaded area is, question say, 250. So if half represents 250, what must you do? Can I find the area of the entire rectangle? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So area of the entire rectangle. So exciting, right? Right? If you understand something, or this is the first time you heard of this, wow, isn't this useful? All right, you simply take 250 times 2. All right, because the shader is half, the whole rectangle is a one whole. All right, so 250 have to times 2 to give you a what? 500 cm square. And if the area of the rectangle is 500, bam, you're able to find the breadth. How to find the breadth? All right, so you know that area is equal to what? Area is equal to length times breadth. All right, so how do you find breadth here? Breadth is equal to what? You got the area. Area is 500. Divide by the length, which is 25. All right, you press your calculator. Sally, you should get a 20 centimeter. Whoa. All right, so this portion, you have to know it. You have to know it. All right, for the P5 and P6, very useful. Right, P5, maybe your school teacher haven't teach you yet. Right, but this is something new that you need to know. Ken, remember the start and the end must be on the same line. All right, moving on. Question 2A, Ken. All right, don't worry if you think that it's a bit too fast and all this. This video is being recorded. All right, you will be appearing in your dashboard under your lesson plan all the way down. All right, it's called live lesson number 7. Don't worry. All right, and your video is on, it's perfectly okay, don't worry. All right, the most important face is my face. It will be recorded, but your face will not be recorded. Cool? Yeah, you'll be part of the lesson plan. Yes, you're right. All right, so this